Jack Butcher, another lesson from him. He came on the show 4 years ago, something like that. He says, if more money wouldn't change how you spend your time, you're already rich. And a similar insight from James Clear to stop trading things that matter for ones that don't. So if you already live a comfortable life, then choosing to make more money but live a worse daily life is a bad trade. And yet we talk ourselves into it all the time. We take promotions that pay more but swallow our free time. We already have a successful business, but we break ourselves trying to make it even more successful. There's too much focus on wealth and not enough focus on lifestyle. And those two lessons, if more money wouldn't change how you spend your time, you're already rich, brings richness of being wealthy way closer to you. Now, there's some people that have got a high materialism set point. Maybe the way that their families showed love when they were young was through gifts. Maybe they've got a sort of keeping up with the Joneses mentality. Maybe they're in a very high net worth neighborhood or something. And if that's you, then, if you can't deprogram it, you're going to have to earn a lot of money, because in order for you to feel worthy, you're going to have material possessions that sort of match that level. But if you're the sort of person who, like me, doesn't have particularly expensive tastes, and really, if my net worth doubled, all I would do is maybe buy slightly nicer coffee machine. I don't know. There's nothing that's sort of in my mind where I think, oh my God, I'd really love that thing. And that's been the case for probably a decade now. And it's not as if I've been rich for a decade. But basically, if you don't have a lot of materialism in you, I think that's a competitive advantage. And I think that you can look at people who need lots of expensive material possessions as kind of having a weird sort of curse, that they're a very, very hungry animal, and they need to keep on feeding this beast in a way that you don't. Or basically, their burn rate for happiness materially is way higher than yours, and you can get away with it being 10% or 20% or whatever of this person, because they need to have a new car that's never more than 2 years old, and they need to have the design shoes, and then you got to have the bag, and they got to have this. And I think that realizing if making more money wouldn't change much about how you live your life, you are already rich. Or if you can even see little glimmers of that, it's a good starting point. So anyway, I love those two, and trading things that matter for ones that don't, living a comfortable life, losing time or sanity for additional, even something that's super arbitrary, and even more silly idea that James doesn't use, a promotion, getting a better job title, which has no material use unless you're then going to cash that in for a better position at some point at some other company in future. But I think if you offer people a 5% pay rise or a promotion in terms of their job title, on average, more people choose the promotion, because status is one of these things that we're just driven for, but you literally can't cash it in unless at some point in the future you manage to find a way to do it. So yes, be careful about the focus on wealth and not the focus on lifestyle.